What happens if the dollar is totally devalued? If oil is no longer the preferred fiat and all countries holding bonds as debt sell off their treasury, devaluing the dollar, crashing the economy, and then the US cannot repay their interest on debt, will Bitcoin crash? A lot of people, I think, are confused and curious about the petrodollar. So there are a few things here that do not really add up. So let's take care of that first. Oil is not what backs the dollar. There's a relationship between the oil we have and the value of the dollar. But the petrodollar, that just means oil is lost and it's often priced in USD. It does not necessarily mean that oil is what gives dollar its value. The dollar's strength comes from demand for US assets. All of them comes from the size of the US economy and the trust they have in the US institutions. This is because, selling fundamentally, it drives prices down. So people who hold treasuries and then start to sell them will lose value on their own holdings. And I say there are holdings because there's massive demand for global treasuries. Banks want them, pensions want them, institutions want them, and everybody's selling them. Collapsing the prices overnight often seems unlikely. What usually happens is the opposite. Sure, people want to abandon the dollar, but when it hits the fan, people rush to put their monies in dollars and treasuries because they're seen as the fastest and most stable assets. Now let's imagine a true case of global crisis actually happens and confidence in the US is totally shattered. I don't think Bitcoin is likely to just go to the moon. The Bitcoin will probably drop with stocks like it did in 2020. Long term, if the system crumbles, that's where I think Bitcoin's narrative would get stronger. It would really depend on whether people could access it. People can actually use Bitcoin without the internet, but it's not convenient, it's not easy. If the internet was offline, we'd be straight up in survival mode. Bitcoin would probably not be the answer, and it definitely would not be immune. It would crash first in a panic. But I do think that it's likely in a prolonged loss of trust. Bitcoin and the kinds of currency about value beyond dollars and cents that crypto enables would actually flourish. You can drop your thoughts in the comment section, and if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for when our next video will go live. Bye.